Well, folks, we've had a little break this deer season. Been kind of sickly, me and my girlfriend, and we were at a point where we had two vehicles, and one of them's running stupid right now, so I just can't really take it deer hunting no more. Therefore, our daughter, she goes to school at about 8 in the morning, so I can't just take the other vehicle and go. So I only get to go whenever I'm not sick, and I can take my dad's truck. So he's on his way to come pick me up before he heads to work. Yeah, well, he just pulled up. But I'll go ahead and cut this off, and I'll see y'all in the tree. What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. Kind of got to where it seemed like all my life consisted of was work, my family, and this camera and the deer stand. But past couple weeks, me and my girlfriend, we've been sick, so that sucks. Running late this morning, which also sucks. I can see the sun coming up. It's almost 6 o'clock. Sunrise is like 6:13, something like that, I think. Don't matter either way. By the time we get there, it'll be shooting light. Still about 20 minutes away, and that's not including the walk and everything. Moon's been kind of full lately, so I expect to see little deer movement. I'm hoping that it being the time of year that it is, we got a hot doe in the area, and hopefully a buck decides to come back and stupid. And y'all know, if y'all seen my last two videos, I've been on does, boy. So hopefully one of them gets hot and does the same thing she's been doing the past couple days, or the past couple times I've been there. Comes right by the stand at 20 yards. That'd be nice. And I'm really not picky when it comes to bucks. My motto is shoot what gets you excited.
It was probably their second or third. Things not to do when you go to Yellowstone National Park.
Well, folks, as I said, I'm rolling up late, and the deer are letting me know that. I've tried to get them on video, but every time I get the camera up and try to get on them, they're already gone off the road. I just had a buck chase a doe across the road, and no, I'm not gonna give any disclaimers to the guys in my deer club of where, but yeah, good buck just chased a doe across the road, and just make me feel bad about not being on time, as you can see behind me. Yeah, it's great fun. I love seeing deer on the road when I'm supposed to be in the tree. Slough's pretty full. Looks like my feet might get wet getting to my deer stand this morning. It's always fun. But we about to pull up, so I'm gonna rush in here and try to get in. When I get within about 100 yards of my stand, I'm gonna get quiet and slip in there and climb up and hopefully get something done this morning. Fingers crossed. I said it just 5 minutes ago. Being late this morning has cost me. I'll show you. Over here, my stand is up in a tree right there. That's where I shot my last deer out of. 3 deer just spooked out right over there and took off. And I believe one of them was a buck. I swore I saw antlers. So I'm just gonna make my way in. I'm gonna move slow and try to get up in that tree and see if I can just call him back maybe. I don't know, but I did not expect the deer to be out right now, the way the moon was and everything like that. Really cost me this morning being late, because they had been about 20 yards where they were standing. But it's not over until it's over, so let's go see if we can make something happen. Alright folks, we've officially made it up in a tree. Got everything set up. It really bums me out, the deer already being in here. But I don't think I'm thinking on it, I don't think I could have spooked them. I really don't. Because where I was, there's a tree laid over. And before I even rounded it, I just looked through the tree top that was laid over. And you can't see nothing until you get to that tree top, really. And I could just barely see them through it, and they were trotting off with their tails up. I don't know that I spooked them. The wind wasn't blowing to them. I was walking slow and quiet, and I stepped on a few twigs on the way in, way by the road, but I was being careful with every step I took, and I really don't think I spooked them. So maybe, fingers crossed, it wasn't me. I got a gut feeling they might be back. Done a little calling. Right before I started this video, I did a little rattling and, or not rattling, I was scraping the tree with the antlers and grunting. So I kind of got my head on a swivel right now. But yeah, I think we might get a deer in bow range today. Hopefully it's a buck. I've got some deer coming in already. They're just out of sight of the camera. I can't really get it over there to them, but they're coming in. like it's gonna blow, I'm gonna shoot it. I don't take that crap. Well, folks, we've been sitting up here a grand total of like 30 minutes. And had two deer come in. I didn't get the other one on film. It just walked right on by. Couldn't see if it was a buck, doe. I don't know. I think it was a doe. Body didn't look too big. It might have been a young buck, but it wouldn't have been nothing worth shooting. But the deer on camera, that was a small little doe. That's why I zoomed in so much on its head. Was to see if it was a button buck or a doe. That way, if it was a doe and it decided to blow at me, I know y'all probably heard me talking all that crap. Saying this deer blows, I'm gonna shoot it. I didn't even have my bow in my hand. I'm so full of crap sometimes. 70-pound deer. If that. But yeah, I'm looking for this other deer because I keep hearing all this noise around me. I just feel like there's deer on top of me. I'm sure everybody knows that feeling. But I feel like they're on me. I just can't see them. It's driving me nuts. Hate it. But, yeah, she walked right into where I shot the last deer. 20 yards, same spot. The exact same spot. Could have killed her 100 times, but she'll be a good one to shoot next year. So, yeah. I know a lot of y'all probably think I'm crazy. Because you probably see me do it. November. If a doe comes by alone and don't look like she's got a buck chasing her, she's likely to catch an arrow from me. That's just how it goes. I'm here to kill deer. It's as simple as that. Yeah, we're gonna sit up here. I feel like we'll see another one. So just stay with me. We always seen deer, ain't we? Now stay with me. I'm gonna try to rattle in a buck. Guess who's back? Bet. No way, man. No way. I could freaking cry, dude. I could freaking cry. I know it's gonna sound weird. I don't mean for it to. But you know those deer you see on like the Outdoor Channel, and it's just weird, you know. They got a weird, like they got a nice one side and the other side is just not there. That was him. That's one I've always wanted a deer like that, just for like a European mount, just something cool, you know. God, I'm sick to my stomach. Nobody to blame but me. I screwed that up. That's the first buck I've had in my peep sight in a long time. But you know what? He wasn't huge. He wasn't nothing special. But he'd have made me happy, you know. I'm 90% certain I missed him. I guessed him about 30. And as you can see, my luck at 30 yards this year has been just wonderful. But man, I came in here because I knew there's a bunch of bucks in here, and I've seen a bunch of bucks in here. Have yet to ever see that deer. I've never laid eyes on that deer. And I was honestly about to just argue with myself back and forth. But I knew that the possibility of that buck was very good this morning. I'm sick to my stomach, man. I don't think I hit it at all. I don't even know if he's on camera. But if I'm honest with you, I didn't really care if he was on camera because he was walking right by. He was cruising. He did not give a crap about me. I've called and rattled a bunch. And I think that's what he was doing. He was cruising right in. And I think, so what happened, I didn't explain this. There was something between me and him. And I didn't see it until I let the arrow fly. But I think I pulled my shot anyway, because I did not feel good about that. I think I rushed it. I got excited because there's a buck in my peep sight. There's nobody to blame but me. The bow's on. I checked it 2 nights ago. Dang. I don't know if y'all even got to see him real good, but he had like 3 or 4 on one side and 1 on the other. Weird deer. I knew this morning would be a good morning. Just my execution failed. I'm gonna get some time to calm down. I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes and then go look for that arrow. Make sure I didn't hit him. I'm not sure if I did or didn't. So, you gotta stay with me. Well, folks, upon further review off of this little viewfinder here, I'm leaning more towards I think I might have hit the deer, which I'm not crazy about. For 2 reasons I think that. One, if you just watch the video, it looks like the arrow might have just, though it did, you can see clear. I think it hit 2 things before it hit the deer. I swear I did not see anything between me and the deer. I thought the shot was clear, but I guess I was wrong. So that was just me being, again, too excited in the moment. I was so tunnel visioned I just didn't even pay attention to what was around. That's poor on my part. And everybody makes that mistake at least once, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it too much. Other reason I think I might have hit the deer is because I cannot find my arrow. I didn't look too far for it because I don't want to push him at all if it is in him. But I didn't look for blood at all. I just looked for my arrow to see what it told me, and I could not find it. So I didn't want to push it, and like last time it took us about 40 yards before we found really any blood. So I'm not gonna go looking for blood for a little bit, just because if it did hit him, I don't even know where it would have hit him after hitting two things between me and him. It's just part of it, man. When you hunt in the woods, you're not on those food plots and you know, shooting lanes per se. It's real deer hunting, man. And I'd like to go ahead and make a point and stress that I've seen a lot of people have good success with these elites, and I've had success with mine, but man, I've just never lacked confidence in a bow so much. Ever since I've had this thing, the first thing that happened was not good, and anybody who knows me will tell you that I'm a great shot. I'm not no Cam Hanes or nothing, but 30 yards is a crapshoot for me, and I can shoot a tight group out to 50, but I don't shoot at deer that far just because I don't believe that's right to do. And plus, if you see how I set up, I usually don't have 50 yards to shoot anyway. 30 yards is not a hard shot. That being said, I do think I rushed it, but still, if you take anything from me, take this. Bow hunting, your confidence in your setup is everything. If you don't have confidence in what you're shooting, it will reflect on your shot. I promise, it'll show. And me and this bow have just never gotten along. I'm not blaming the bow. I know the bow's on. I know the bow's a good bow. It's just, I don't know, me and this bow, we just don't get along, if that makes any sense. I'll probably have a new rig next year. Can't afford to get one now, but I'll save up a little bit and I'll be able to get me a new one next year. And maybe just that little confidence boost will be enough to get me by. Because I've had 3 other bows in the past, a PSC, a Hoyt, and a Matthews. Let me tell you something. Every deer that walked in front of any of them bows, and I mean every single one of them that walked in front of any of those bows, died. And they came home with me. I didn't miss a single deer with any of those bows. This one, we just don't get along. This is how it is. So if you're not confident in your setup, get a new setup or find a way to get confident with it. That's my advice to you, because it will reflect and it will show. So yeah, I'm just out here giving the deer time. If I hit it, I hope I hit it good. I hate not knowing where the arrow is or where it hit. I wish I shot lighted nocks, but I bought some lighted nocks and they didn't fit these arrows, so that sucks. I don't know, I'm just trying to not overthink it and hope I just find the arrow with no blood on it, or find the arrow with bubbly blood on it, you know, one of the two. Otherwise, I'd rather not have anything else happen, honestly. But the shot was 31 yards, by the way. It was 31. I ranged it from where the deer are standing. 31 yards. And so I guessed it right, and the pin was sitting where it needed to. I think I pulled it a little bit, but he's slightly quartering away. What I'm hoping might have happened is that if I hit right where I was aiming, which I doubt, it just lodged up in the opposite shoulder, which means I was aiming a little too far forward, and I realize that now. But and hopefully he's dead within 100 yards, but I didn't hear him crash. I'm just not sure about it, so I'll see y'all whenever we go looking for him. Well, folks, I come in the woods with 3 arrows this morning, and I'm coming out with 3 arrows. Basically, what that tells us is that Trey missed Clear as day. Another 30-yard story for Trey. 30 yards, them deer just like to get under my bow. Just happens. I knew I missed whenever we went to go look for him. I had a fella at my deer camp stop and just asked me if I needed help, so I said sure. And I really honestly thought I hit him. And we go looking, we finally find my arrow. Not a drop of blood on it, it's just laying on the ground. But on the way in, when we was going in to go look for it, there's a buck standing there with the doe, and I thought it might have been him. And now I'm starting to think it was. I don't think I think it just went right over the top of his back. So this will probably be another episode for y'all to laugh at. It's okay. But I'm about to head to the house and take me a nap. And I'll probably be back in the morning and try to shoot one. So thanks for watching. And we'll hopefully get him next time.